Well, welcome back everybody to another video. We are back at my hometown city in Los Angeles, California. Well, back from my imagination world, but the real world. This is the first time we're going to do it. Anyways, we're going to Arena Championship Series number 3, and also welcome everybody to my broadcast video. Hey everybody from AALS 3179. Hope you guys are going to watch this video right now live. Anyway, so let's go look at the bracket right now. It's going to be the Patriot taking on El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, Bigfoot, Max D, USA 1, Barely Tame, Rockwell Red. So far, I'm excited for Gravedigger, Bigfoot because that is the ultimate rivalry between these two trucks. So we're going to get ready to get started right now. Pulling up the line, ladies and gentlemen, NIS Watterson and El Toro Loco. This is not really her hometown show, although that she is born in Elmore City, California. But even though it's in up Northern California. And also there's his hometown boy, Craig and the Patriot, representing his hometown show here in Los Angeles, California. Sanjay will be in Anaheim soon, which we will broadcast in the later future right now. But meanwhile, let's focus on this show right now. Now here it is. This is a good race right now between El Toro Loco and Patriot. Oh, it looks like NIS having a little trouble right now. And Craig looks like the back of the right side tire hit the wall into the final turn, and it looks like NIS Watterson got him by a half of inch right there. Your winner is El Toro Loco. Moving on to the next round. Let's go look at the replay right now, as NIS Watterson had a little trouble at first, same as Craig and Patriot, and you know, both guys were trying to have a little bit of struggle right there, but in the end, NIS wins because, you know, she has a good win. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, the person who is taking the lead in this tour right now, Rouge the Bat and the Gravedigger, as she's getting ready to pull up the line, and also her ultimate rivalry, Zoe, the little daughter of Mr. Bigfoot himself, driving her father's truck. And now we're glad to see Bigfoot in the Monster Jam circuit. Here it is, the rivalry, Gravedigger versus Bigfoot. Both girls are looking really strong right there. So far, Rouge is taking advantage to take the lead right now. Although Zoe's not having a good season right now, her chassis for some reason keeps bouncing off, and it looks like the curse is still remaining for Zoe. Meanwhile, Rouge the Bat will be taking the win right there. Let's go look at the replay right now. Poor Zoe, it is not what she wanted to do because, you know, all that stuff. She literally tried her best for everything she can do, but unfortunately, it looks like she didn't make it to get the win right there, and that's going to cost her. So your winner is Rouge the Bat and Gravedigger, and she'll be advancing to the next round. Pulling up the line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Knuckles the Echidna and Max D, that's Rouge's husband, as he's ready to make up the line right there. And now his opponent, the man that we saw in the very first episode, well, from the Monster Jam NDaC channel, not from ALS, Chubby and USA 1. Now I spoke to Chubby. Can you clear the entire competition? Can you go triple down or win all 3 competitions? He says that's the main goal. I'm going to go for the win right here in Los Angeles. Although so looks like Knuckles is taking the lead right now. Chubby's trying to get in the game right there and going to the final turn. Knuckles trying to hang in there. Here comes USA 1. But it looks like Max D got to him first. So your winner is Knuckles the Echidna and Max D. Moving on to the next round. What a good race between those two guys. Now let's go look at the replay right now for those guys. As you look at the replay right now, it looks like USA 1 had a little bit of struggles right there. Same as Max D, but except that not as compared as USA 1. So, fortunately, it looks like this is the end of the run for Chubby, but even though it didn't work out for him, but even though Knuckles will be the winner right there. Pulling up the starting line, ladies and gentlemen, in our final round of round number 1, I meant to say final race, Blue, the former Ice Cream Man driver and Max D driver, now he's in Barely Tame, and his opponent, Shamu and Rockwell Red. This is going to be a good, interesting matchup between those two guys. I would like to see between Blue and Shamu. We're going to get ready to get it started right there, pulling the line, and here we go, the final race of round 1 here in Los Angeles, California. It looks like these guys are going to get it out there to go at it right there. Down to the final turn, looks like Rockwell Red's trying to hang in there, and so far here comes Barely Tame, and it looks like I can't tell what was going on with the officials. They said that Rockwell Red probably is the winner, or Barely Tame, I can't tell. So now they're going to have to go to the booth review just to avoid, you know, any challenge flags. So this is the first one right now, so we're going to look at very extremely slow. Oh, it looks like, I think Rockwell Red got him. I can't tell who won. Oh yeah, Rockwell Red is the winner right there. So ladies and gentlemen, advancing, and looks like we have some horrible news for Shamu and Rockwell Red. Unfortunately, one of the breaker fluid has been leaking on the bottom of the side of the tire, of the back of the left side of the tire, which makes Barely Tame will advance to the next round. Yes, Rockwell Red did won the race, but unfortunately, Rockwell Red had a little trouble right there. The brake fluid, the fluid from the keeps leaking from the backside of the tire, so it's a bad way to start for Shamu. He has really a terrible luck right now. So which makes that Blue and Barely Tame will advance to the next round. Pulling up, ladies and gentlemen, NIS Watterson and El Toro Loco getting ready to get on her race. And now her opponent, Rouge the Bat and Gravedigger. This is going to be an interesting match. NIS says she wants to do this for her hometown show, even though this is her hometown state, not slightly hometown show, although that she was born and raised up northern, the Northern California. Elmore City takes place in Northern California, which is almost by San Francisco. And here we go. NIS is trying to pull up right there. Same as Rouge, down to the final turn. Rouge is trying to hang in there. NIS is trying to do it for her hometown, but it turns out it will be not even close. Looks like your winner is going to be Rouge the Bat and Gravedigger, knocking out NIS Watterson and El Toro Loco. Now let's go look at the replay right now. This is a pretty interesting matchup between those two girls. So far, that was a good race by NIS and Rouge, but unfortunately, the veteran beats the rookie. Although that NIS is not a rookie, she's been a rookie for a very long time, even though she's been with us, but Rouge started way before her, but still, congrats to her. The question is, can Knuckles the Echidna and Max D wins this racing competition to meet his wife, or is Blue gonna give him the upset? Everybody's gonna predict, like especially all these Los Angeles fans. My hometown, we're in the crypto arena, home of my two beautiful teams, the Los Angeles Kings and the Los Angeles Lakers. Even though, I'm a Lakers Kings fan, even though I know former home of the Clippers, they're going to be going to a new arena soon, but I'm not going to get to that. And now this is a race, to start to finish. Who's going to meet Rouge the Bat and Gravedigger? Will it be her husband in Max D, or will it be Blue? Although Knuckles is trying to hang in there, but oh my goodness, another close race. I cannot tell who won the race. Okay, we got to look at the replay right now. The official says they want a slow motion of camera just to avoid any challenge flag thing because, we don't want that right now. I don't know. They don't feel like it, but it's up to whether the officials want it. Anyways, let's go look at the replay right there. Both trucks touch the line, and it looks like, and Barely Tame won. Yes, I saw that. The line disappeared first before Max D, so Barely Tame is going to the Monster Jam Championship race unexpectedly. Man, huge disappointment race because nobody expect that Knuckles is going to lose because Blue is somewhat okay, but no one expected that. Now, the question is, can Barely Tame win this entire competition? He got away easy with Rockwell Red because the problem is that Rockwell Red had a leak on the backside of the tire, forcing Shamu cannot compete. Meanwhile, Knuckles already lost to him. But the question is, can Rouge win this race, or can Blue give a good upset? Right now, Rouge the Bat is in first place right now. But if Barely Tame wins this race, he could boost up. Well, he's not going to take the lead in this tour, even though Rouge will still take the lead, even if he won the overall event champion. If happened, I'm not so sure yet. That means that Rouge the Bat's still remaining, taking the lead. But Barely Tame could still boost up because even though he's in the bottom 4 right there. And there's a problem with Gravedigger. Looks like Rouge banged the backside of the tires right in the wall on the right side. And it looks like Rouge is trying to hang in there, but so far, here comes Blue. Down to the final turn. This is a neck and neck, and it looks like Blue and Barely Tame is the racing winner, and somehow he got shut down because unfortunately he already, hit the side of the wall. That was a crazy moment race between Barely Tame and Gravedigger. Now let's go look at the replay right now. That is a crazy race between Gravedigger and Barely Tame. Man, that was some unbelievable race. I cannot believe it right now. Congratulations to Blue and Barely Tame for winning the racing competition. We're very proud for Blue. We did not expect that here in Los Angeles. So we are going to go to the Monster Jam, the two-wheel skills competition. We're going to get ready for the skills competition, getting ready here at Crypto Arena, home of my Lakers and my Kings here in downtown Los Angeles. We're going to see what's going to happen. This is going to be a good race here, right there in LA. Pulling up the starting line, here comes Shamu in Rockwell Red as he's going to get ready for the Monster Jam Skills competition. Now, anyone's going to ask what happened to Rockwell Red earlier, so I was told by the officials, who was told by Shamu's crew chief, they said they had a breaker fluid, not a breaker fluid, it was one of those dry shaft fluids on the backside, for the turning, from the backside of the tires. Fortunately, it was causing a bad leak. It wasn't a bad issue. They had to patch a hole from it and So far, Rockwell Red's good to go, even though Shamu was so disappointed he couldn't continue the race. And he couldn't believe that, Blue has won the race, even though he's the only driver that beat the man who won the racing champion. So far right now, he's pulling up right there, and he's trying to make sure he's going to hit the dent tires right there. And there it is, Shamu's going to go right there. And perfect sky wheelie right there by Shamu and Rockwell Red. He has one more hit to go. Let's see if he can try to get in there right there to show off my hometown city. Me, born and raised in Los Angeles, California. We're at the Crypto Arena here at downtown Los Angeles, and all these LA fans are loving it right now. I used to love calling it the Staples Center. Still miss calling it the Staples Center. I don't know why they changed it. Well, because of, Staples, I heard that it went bankrupt or something. Well, even though not going to get to that, not my business, but still, I want to focus on this. Although we're going to get ready to start it right there for Rockwell Red. He's trying to pay attention to get in the game right there. So far, and he looks like he's going to go for the 8-pack right there. Okay, he's going to go probably hit the 8-pack right there. As he's going to reverse it right there. And it looks like he's going to go for it right there. Up over the 8-pack right there, and not bad. Okay, that was a good race, but even though he tried his best. What a good run by Rockwell Red for Shamu, even though he did his best right there here in Los Angeles, California. That was an amazing run right there. And it looks like he's going to reverse. He's going to head back to backstage right now to get ready for the next performance, for the next Monster Jam Monster Truck performance. We're going to see how it goes. Let's go look at the replay right now. The first hit, he hit the BKT tire 2 stacks right there. I mean, almost a perfect, but not really perfect skyway up over the 8-pack. I mean, another good run, but I don't know if it's considered a good perfect, win for a skills competition, but I'm not so sure. But it's up to whether the fans want it. And now we're waiting for the scores right now for here in Los Angeles. And now I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting for the scores to pop out the screen right now. As Shamu, there it is, 1.012. That will be the score for now for Rockwell Red, as he will be taking place to take the lead right now into the hot seat. But remember, there are other 7 drivers can knock him out, but if he can stay in that score. Pulling up the line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the hometown boy, Craig and Patriot. Although that Sanjay and Craig are not in the same tour, Sanjay Stadium Championship Series North, he's really doing good right now so far. But even though we will see Sanjay later on in Anaheim, which it's broadcast for schedule, that'll be later on, so be on the lookout for that. Anyways, Craig is going to see if he can try to do so. I talked to Craig earlier before his run. He says, I would love to win this because it's not just a good show for me, because this is also my hometown show. These guys are from slightly Los Angeles, but they grew up in another city that is outside of Los Angeles, but is part of Los Angeles territory. The first hit, not bad, perfect wheelie right there. Craig is trying to see if he can try to go for a win right there. He's trying to maintain his distance. I don't think he's not trying to sabotage himself for his skills competition. What he's trying to do is that he wants to impress all the fans to get a good score. He said his main goal is he wants to win here in Los Angeles. But to do that, especially broadcasting in the real world, he has to try. And it looks like Craig is trying to line it up right there. And it looks like he's going to go for the ramp right there. Up over to the jump of the ramp right there. And it looks like he's going to reverse it. And no, he did not reverse it. Yeah, he failed to reverse it. So, well, at least he tried his best, but it's not what Craig wanted to do. But still, not the way he wanted. But still, a lot of fans in Los Angeles are loving it right now. Taking a good look at the replay right now. Not bad for Craig and Patriot. I'll give him that. Going to the jump right there for a perfect wheelie right there. Driving Dan something. I forgot what his name. The driver of the Patriot, the real life. Even though I've seen Patriot in person. Haven't seen the truck in person in a long time. Anyways, the score to be right now is 1.012 from Rockwell Red, as we are getting ready to the scores right now. And it looks like the scores are set. And I'm told by the officials that the scores are ready for Craig and Patriot. Let's see, can this be enough to stop Rockwell Red? For now, yes it is. 1.00. Craig and Patriot will take the lead right now as he knock out Shamu out of the hot seat right now. But we got 2 trucks down, 6 more to go. The question is, can Craig stay in the game? Speaking of the Patriot, here comes another USA truck. USA 1, Chubby. And it's funny because I realize it right now because we have Patriot and USA 1. Both trucks represent the United States of America. United States, supporting our military, our brave men and women who have sacrificed for our country. Anyway, so let's get in the game right now. So for USA 1, one of the oldest trucks, And looks like Chubby's trying to get in the game right there. And looks like he's going to do it right there to the jump. And, okay, not bad. Okay, I'll give him that. So Chubby is the last brother of relative with the, the orca family, which one of their killer whale section. Although Shamu is technically not related to them. They're not related, but they're different relatives. Yes, they're both like killer whale species, but they're from different sections of family. So, they have one orca family and the rest of the others. Although Chubby is the baby brother of all his 4 oldest siblings. Meanwhile, his 4 others are performing really good. And it's funny because, back in Arena Championship Series 1, his older brother, Titan, is driving El Toro Loco. Then Stadium Championship Series North, that is Stadium Championship Series West, Bombshell is driving Tailgater, but he's in the West, not the North, I meant to say. And also, you also got Arena Championship Series number 5, which is Junior, including as well as Little Captain. Even though those are Chubby's 4 older brothers, and Chubby is the baby brother of the family. And now the score to be right now, 1.100 from Craig and Patriot. The question is, can this be enough? We're not so sure yet. Chubby said he would like to go for a win, but we're going to see how it goes. Craig and Patriot looks like sitting in the hot seat, told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting for what's the score right now. And it looks like the score is 1.023, which is not enough to stop Patriot. But at least he tried his best. I'm very proud for Chubby. Very proud for the little guy. But still, he tried his best, but it's not what he wanted to do. But still, very happy for him. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Zoe in the Bigfoot monster truck. It's great to see Bigfoot in my hometown state in Los Angeles, California. And it's funny because in the real world, Bigfoot did perform in Los Angeles down at the LA Coliseum when it wasn't like a monster truck show. It was something like they were doing some random race, a weird looking thing. I'm not so sure what they were doing and stuff at the time, but I forgot what it was called. But anyways, I'm not going to get to that. So anyways, first hit is not what she wanted to do, but it is what it is. She has one more hit to go, but I talked to Zoe. How are you patient with this chassis? She says she's trying her best to get to use her chassis, but so far there's times she had good moments with that chassis, but so far not really yet. And it looks like she's going to reverse it, and looks like it's all, yep, the truck flipped it over. Well, Zoe had tried her best, but it's not what she wanted to do, representing her dad's truck. Although she is the daughter of Mr. Bigfoot himself, her big brother, LT, is in Stadium Championship Series West, is having struggles. Although, unlike her Bigfoot, his Bigfoot is doing well right there. Meanwhile, Zoe's Bigfoot's not doing, keeps bouncing too much and stuff. Not the way what she wanted to do, but it is what it is, so... unfortunately, that is not going to happen right there. So anyways, the score to be right now for the Patriot is 1.100 for Craig. Craig is happy he's still taking the lead. It looks like he could still take the lead right now because I don't see Bigfoot going to take a lead at this moment right now with all the fans. Now, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting for her to hit the scores right there here in Los Angeles. 0.120. And that is still not enough for Bigfoot. At least, she tried her best. But still, we got to give her to that. Representing the monster truck that started it all. Fortunately, it's not the way what she wants, but still, it is what it is. Going at the line, ladies and gentlemen, NIS Watterson and El Toro Loco. She was disappointed she lost the semifinals to Gravedigger, but her mission is she wants to go for a win right here at her hometown state in California. Although she grew up in Elmore City, California, even though it's up north, it's almost bypass San Francisco, which she'll probably, I think they have a schedule up north in California. Although that her brothers probably will not be in California. Maybe they are, maybe they're not, but depending, because, we go by random schedules. I haven't checked, because it's a very, very humongous schedule right there. And as Watterson is trying to maintain her focus right there. And it looks like she's going to bicycle it right there. And it looks like she's going to, almost flipped it over, and the fans want to see that. That's what the fans wanted to see right here in Los Angeles. That is what they wanted to see. She has one more hit to go. The question is, can this be enough to stop Craig and Patriot? But we don't know yet because Craig and Patriot right there. And it looks like she's going to hit right there. And looks like she's going to go for the BKT tire stack. And then right there, all that stuff. So, and as Watterson is trying to do her best. And it looks like she's going to go up to the BKT tire ramp. And it looks like, okay, not bad. But, careful. She doesn't want to bang up that, the containers. Blowing up some nose right here for the fans here in Los Angeles. Not bad for the California native NIS Watterson and El Toro Loco. Starting out with Monster Jam because of her big brother Gumball Watterson. because at the time El Toro Loco has no franchise and IS became one of them. Little did she know, years later we have more El Toro Loco drivers, and IS is glad to be representing. She hasn't been in the World Finals for a while, but she's trying to do her best to try to get back to the World Finals. And look right there. Now the score to be right now 1.100 from Craig and Patriot. And we're going to see what's going to happen. And we don't know what's going to happen. And look like I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. And we're just going to wait for the scores. And the score looks like for El Toro Loco, 1.081. Not enough, but at least she tried her best. But still, very happy for Anais Watterson. She tried her best, and that's how it is. So, yeah, it is what it is for Anais Watterson. El Toro Loco tried her best. Not the way what she wanted to do, but still, let's give up one more time. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, Knuckles the Echidna in Max D. Although earlier today in racing didn't work out because I did talk to him earlier, what happened between him and Blue. He said, well, Blue got the best of me, but, at the same time, proud of the guy, love Blue. He's always very happy, very positive. Love the guy, I can't say much, but I'll give him that. They have mutual respect for each other. There's still no hate. Glad all drivers do respect. A lot of them, most of the time, they all do respect each other, and we're going to see what's going to happen. Knuckles says he's not going to let it down. He still has skills in freestyle. Let's see, he can try to knock out his wife out of the first place because he wants to go first place mode. But we're going to see how it happens depending how it goes. And he's going to go right there, and it looks like it's going to cost him. Yep, that's going to cost him. There will be no score because Craig and Patriot will still remaining taking the lead right now. Unfortunately, that is the end of the run for Knuckles the Echidna in Max D. Well, Knuckles tried his best, but I'm not saying he did bad or anything, but he did everything he can in his power to try to do everything he wanted to do. But unfortunately, it cost him. Like, if only he gassed the truck a little too much, he probably would have saved it, but it was way too late. So anyway, still taking the lead right now with Craig and Patriot right now. So at least for now, even though we still got the more trucks to go, the question is, can Craig win this skills competition at his hometown city, Los Angeles? That's his main goal. He said, I would love to, but I still got more competitions coming up. Here's one of our second to last competition. Rouge the Bat in Gravedigger. Let's see what she's going to do. Although that racing didn't work out, but let's see if Freestyle can do the best. I asked Rouge earlier, before. She said to me that even though I did lost in the championship race, but I'll give Blue that. He did beat me. He did beat Nucky. So we'll see what we can do. And Rouge the Bat, it looks like, perfect, but she could have reversed it, but I don't know why she stopped. Well, she got a little too nervous, but I don't know what is she thinking right now, but it's not what, she's not thinking, straight and stuff, but still, at least she's trying her best. She has one more hit to go, but the question is, can Rouge the Bat still remaining to take it in the game right there? So far right now, that this is going to be it right there for Rouge the Bat and Gravedigger, and it looks like she's going to go jump, up over the jump right there, and okay, and then she's going to reverse it, and no, that's not enough. I don't think that's going to be enough to stop Craig and Patriot, but at least she tried her best. But still, I'm very proud for what she has accomplished, all that stuff. Fortunately, I don't think that's going to be enough for, to stop Patriot. But still, it is what it is, but proud for Rouge the Bat and Gravedigger. Now, let's go look at the replay right now. Unfortunately, that was not the run that she expected, but still, it is what it is for her. But still, she tried her best, everything like that. I'll give her that, but is not what she's liking, so far yet, or something like that. But it is what it is and stuff, but still, at least she tried. And now the score to be right now, 1.100 from Craig and the Patriot Monster Truck. Let's see if this could be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough to stop Patriot, but we're going to find out. Now I'm told by the officials that the scores are in, as we're going to go get ready to take a look. And looks like the score is still not enough. 1.022, which makes Craig is still taking the lead. But the question is, can Blue take Craig out of the hot seat? I'm not so sure yet, but we're going to see what's going to happen. Here comes Blue, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the movie Rio. He grew up in Minnesota, and he used to live down in the Rio de Janeiro, down in Brazil, with his wife Jewel and their kids. Now they bought a new house here in the United States, which is all the way in Minnesota. He moved back, and let's see, can the Minnesota native, if he can try to get in the game right there. Let's see if Blue's going to try his best right there. He's going to reverse the truck right there, and he's going to make sure he's going to stay with the game. And up to the jump right there. Not bad. Okay, that's not bad. By barely tamed. And it makes sense because of the design based on the cold weather. You know, Minnesota gets super, super cold. So if Minnesota gets cold, that means that Blue in Barely Tame. See what he's going to try to do. One more hit to go right there. Let's see what's going to happen right there as he's trying to do his best right there. And it looks like he's going to go for the skills. And nope, that's going to cost him. Yup, that's going to cost him right here in my hometown. And it looks like Craig is going to celebrate it because he finally got his win right here in the City of Angels, his hometown city. Although he grew up in the city from the other side, but it's bypassed Los Angeles. He said now he got his wish to win here at his hometown show in Los Angeles. Greg is so happy right now. He is so emotional, speechless right now. And it looks like he's going to be very emotional just because he knows that it's going to be a big win for Craig in the Patriot Monster Truck. Fortunately, it looks like Barely Tame has come to an end right there, as looks like the score to beat right now. And remember, the score to beat is 1.100 from Craig and the Patriot, as we are looking at the scores. And it looks like I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. And yep, I was right. Barely Tame will lose this competition because of the score of 0.318. And your winner is Craig and Patriot. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be back to Los Angeles. We're going to go to halftime for now, as the trucks are going to take a break. We'll be back to you guys for more Los Angeles show. All right, so now we're going to go to Craig's best friend, Sanjay's tour, Stadium Championship Series North in Detroit, Michigan. Sanjay has won racing, but turns out that Blue won two-wheel skills and freestyle and win the overall event champion. And also, fun fact is that, Sanjay defeated Blue in the championship race. Well, Blue could have went all triple down. Fortunately, he didn't win the racing competition, but it is what it is, so all that stuff. Anyway, so let's talk about the tour, man. So far, what a good tour was going on with Stadium Championship Series North. I got to be honest, they're really looking good so far. Right now, it's still a neck and neck between Thunder Roaris, Game Over, Barefoot, including Captain's Curse look like. Maybe, I'm not so sure. Monster Energy and Gravedigger as well, including somewhat of, I think I already said Captain's Curse, yeah. So far, the only thing I'm kind of surprised, Melvin the Hamster, during the early time when we did the film broadcast back in the Oakland show, he was looking pretty dominant, but now he faded away for some reason. I don't know what's going on with Melvin, but this is something what's going on, and it's not really looking good so far for Melvin. But still, it is what it is. Anyway, so still, congratulations to Blue and his overall event champion. Congratulations to Sanjay, even though he won racing. And now he should congratulate Craig, his best buddy, because Craig already won for their hometown show. Even though Craig, the good news is for Craig, he will be going to Anaheim, which is a hometown show for him. But that's going to be until later on this episode, which later on. Yes, they have been at Anaheim before. So far, Sanjay has won probably only a freestyle on that one show, was like about almost a month ago. But still, that was a good run for Sanjay. I'm looking forward to see anything like that. But still, what a good tour right there of what's going on with these guys right now. In Detroit, Michigan, they're in Ford Field, home of the Detroit Lions and stuff. But still, it is what it is. But still, I love to see how it goes. And so we'll see how it goes for this tour coming up. And I like to see how it goes. Anyways, so let's take a break right now for North. Now we're going to stop talking about it. We're going to go to another stadium, which is Stadium Championship Series East. Now, World Racing Champion goes to Fur Fletcher and V8 Bomber. Two-wheel skills goes to Cosmo and Max D. Freestyle, Tank and Punisher, overall event champion, Tank. So far, I'll be honest with Tank. The reason why he became overall event champion is because during racing, he lost to Mr. Poppers in the semifinals in Monster Energy, although the Monster Energy lost to V8 Bomber. And then during scales competition, he made it to 5th place, but he still got a good freestyle win, overall event champion. Although Ferb is good at racing, but his skills is somewhat okay. Freestyle, he still got to learn more, a little bit better. Well, he has won a couple of freestyles, don't get me wrong, but he's still got a lot of work to do to get on his game and stuff like that. But still, I'm just going to see more from him. I expected literally more from him. But anyways, congrats to those guys out there for winning and stuff. Cosmo, he did the Topman style, the reverse, the reverse stompy with the top of the backflip ramp, and he finally got it right. So very proud for Cosmo, and he finally did a backflip to entertain the fans. That's amazing by Cosmo and Max D. So far, Cosmo's still trying to catch it up because remember, he's the only driver has been to every single Monster Jam World Finals ever since Donald Duck retired back in World Finals 20. Cosmo is the only remaining driver has been to every single World Finals. The question is, can he try to make it? Because we don't know how long he's going to be with us, because he could retire, maybe possibly after the season. I'm not so sure, but remember, the guy is not what he used to be, but he's a little bit banged up, but he still has some juice in him, so he's trying to get in the game right there. But still, congrats to so many guys like there, even though so far it's still taking the lead right now. For now, who's taking the lead right now? Could be Monster Energy for now, but Punisher could catch up right now. Meanwhile, VA Bomber's looking at it. Yeti could be another one, but Yeti still, but has to boost up, stand, all that stuff. But even Judy Hopps looks like she's boosting up a little bit. I'm proud for her, not bad for the girl. She want to go to the World Finals because it's not just a world biggest event. It's because her hometown show, Zootopia, is going to take place. So I'm hoping the best for her and Nick Wall. Nick Wall has to step it up and stuff. But still, we'll see how it goes and what's going to happen and everything like that. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. So anyways, we're going to stop doing stadiums and now we're going to arenas. Arena Championship Series 1 at Dallas, Texas. Racing winner goes to Kitty Catswell in Dragon. Two-wheel skills goes to Cuphead and Earthshaker. Freestyle goes to Jerry Line Troublemaker, and Kitty won overall event champion. So Kitty won. Reason why, aside from the racing, she made it to third place in skills competition, but she made it to fourth place in freestyle, but she still got the overall event champion. So far, still a really good, solid, decent by Jerry Line and Troublemaker. I'll give him that. He's trying to boost it up. So far, Larry Line still got to catch it up and stuff like that. But other guys need to catch it up between the older brother of the Orca family, Titan and Megalodon. Titan got a, I'm glad to see him back. We're glad to have the oldest back. He started it all, even though problem is that he's trying to get it up right there. But still, he's a good driver. He's still trying to boost it up right there. That's what he's trying to do. Same as Isabella in El Toro Loco. Cuphead and Earthshaker and Mugman and Alien Invasion. These guys are really solid, decent right now so far, all that stuff. I'll be honest, they're really looking solid, decent. There's no problems or anything what these guys are doing. But I got to be honest. They're doing well. As long as I'm happy, they're happy. We're all good and stuff like that. But I'll be honest, Kitty Catswell still taking the lead right now. So far, she's still boosting up right there. I'll give her that. Dragon is still having some amazing results and everything. But Kitty looks like she could try to come back as the old Kitty Catswell as she once was. But you never know. You never know. It's possible, but I'm not saying it's not possible. But it can be possible. But it's up to how the decision house it make and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see how how everything goes. Now, speaking of Dallas, we are going to go to the Deep West, another side to the other side of Texas. Two sets of arenas in Texas. Arena Championship Series 5. So far, Chicken Little and Gravedigger's the only person that won, even though he won racing, skills competition, and freestyle. Jonathan Lockran and Max D, even though he won overall event. So Jonathan became overall event because of these two. Although racing, he lost the first round to Candace Flynn, which is an unexpected moment. Candace knocked out Jonathan out, but for some reason, Johnny looks like he's coming back up. That's a good race for Johnny, so I'll be honest right there. It did boost him up to second place. Right now, he's still not in first place. Chicken Little still staying second, but he's still got a long way to go for all that stuff. So far right now, speaking of Tank, his cousin Hassan could catch up a little bit. Hank is trying to rank up a little bit. So far, the two brothers, though, like Titan, other two brothers are having struggles right now. His other two little brothers, or younger brothers, you could say, Little Captain and Crush Station, Junior and El Toro Loco, they're still trying to catch up, but this is a really tough race going on between those guys. So far, it's neck and neck between all these guys right there. They're all necking each other up. Who's going first? Now, El Toro Loco and Crush Station, not really, aside from these guys. Gravedigger, Max D, Bulldozer, even Jeremy Johnson, Candace's husband, and Megalodon, including Shockwave and Twisted Addiction, they're getting the game back up. This is a really neck and neck stuff. So all that stuff, yeah. So really, I got good news to everybody from AALS 3179. The next video you guys are going to see Arena Championship Series 5. Yes, Arena Championship Series 5 is next, but it's going to be in West Valley, Utah. So the only surprise I can tell you guys is we're going to do a different style track. It's going to be the West Valley, Utah style timing system track. You guys are about to see it. I don't want to, that's a heads up, spoiler alert, it'll be next, but still, I'm looking forward to you guys to see it. But anyways, we're not going to get to that, but still, this is really a heck of a tour that I'm looking at it right now. Same as this one too. Anyway, so now halftime has come to an end. We're going to get back to all of you guys back to my hometown city, Los Angeles, California, at the Crypto Arena. Although I want to give guys a real quick announcement that I know I've been doing too much West Coast shows in my channel, AALS 3179. Yes, there will be planned. I am going to do East Coast. That doesn't mean I'm not going to do West. East will be coming soon, so be on the lookout. It'll be on the later videos, okay? So anyways, we're just going to stop that, or we're just going to head back to the show right now, so let's get it started. Alright, Monster Jam fans, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Chubby and USA 1. He is the baby brother, like I mentioned before earlier. That's Titan, Bombshell, little captain and Junior's baby brother. And Chubby's getting ready. He is the very last person of the Orca family, the last of the brothers, you know, the 5 brothers, and the very last person of the family to be announced as a driver. And he's awesome, you know, representing one of the oldest trucks, USA 1. I talked to Chubby earlier before the show. I told him, hey Chubbs, so I want to ask you a question. How does it feel that you're driving one of the oldest monster trucks ever, you know, almost about like somewhat Bigfoot age? His opinion says, you know, I don't care what's the name of the truck if I drive, as long as I'm having a good time and I want to entertain everyone and all the crowd. My main goal is not just to drive, my main goal is I want to go to the World Finals, you know, that's my main goal and I would love to see it. Really good response by Chubby, you know, love the guy, love the kid. You know, still love this youngster, even though he's a grown man. But still, you know, we're glad to have him. Anyways, 45 seconds to go right there. Chubby's trying to get in the game right now. And he's going to go up to the log stack right there. Whoa, okay, that's a good one for a wheelie competition. Okay, I'll give him that. 34 seconds to go. The question is, can he still get in the game right now? USA 1 is still trying to do his best right here in my hometown city, right at the Crypto Arena. We're in the middle of downtown Los Angeles in my hometown city. Including, whoa, perfect jump right there. 20 seconds to go for USA 1. The question is, can Chubby get in the game right there? I don't know how he's going to pull the upset right there. And he's trying to get in the game right there. And it looks like he's far past his 10 seconds already. And he's trying to get in the game right there. And it looks like he's going to reverse it. That's the problem I hate about when every time you're close to the wall, you have to reverse the truck. I really don't like how it goes, but it is what it is. Whoa, it's a sideways end. Whoa, careful, Chubby. And it looks like Chubby has flipped the truck over. Well, at least he come out with a big bang. That was amazing right there. Although the crew officials are going to get in the truck right now, making sure he's okay. Even though most likely he will, because, you know, monster trucks are not regular vehicles. They're like roll cages on big wheels. Yup, roll cage. Anyways, let's go look at the replay right now. What a good run by Chubby in USA 1. I like the part he's trying to do impress the fans. He's not like slowing down or anything. He goes full speed ahead. That could possibly force a good score for all the fans. I'm not so sure yet. I'm not an expert of, you know, whatever the fans are deciding is up to whatever the decision make here in Los Angeles. What a good run by Chubby and USA 1. Chubby's trying to get in the game right there. As we're going to get ready to look at the scores right now, as Chubby's going to look at the Jumbotron right now. Meanwhile, they're going to get the bulldozers out, you know, get the bulldozers out and get USA 1 out of the way. Now I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting to pop it in the screen right now. Chubby is so nervous right now. He's hoping a big score, as you know, me too. And there it is, 2.003. Chubby will be taking the lead with a good score right now. That's what the fans wanted to see here in Los Angeles. Chubby's going to wave the crowd here. He has to get out of the way, including the truck has to get out of the way because we need to get a next freestyle competition right there. Very proud for Chubby. You know, he did his best, everything like that. You know, there's no doubt I can put a word on for Chubby. But still, we're going to see how it goes. Alrighty then, here comes Craig in the Patriot Monster Truck. So far, we saw the halftime results that Sanjay won racing. Although Craig won skills, but Craig is looking for a freestyle win. He wants to win this for his hometown show. Let's see, if Craig wins a home... Now, here's how Craig's going to get an overall event champion. Not just if he wins, you know, skills competition. As long as if he wins freestyle, or at least he goes second place. That's if Rouge and Blue fall apart. If they didn't do well, then that means that most likely... that Craig and Patriot will be overall event champion. That's if how it goes. But if Craig's points are a little bit better than Rouge, including as well as what's his name, Blue and Barely Tame, that's gonna, you know, force him to be an overall event champion. Anyways, the time he sits down and started, he's about 1 minute and 9 seconds to go, and I like the part he's trying to maintain his focus right there. He's trying to you know, try not to hit it right there. Well, he lost rear steer in this part right there. So far, it's funny because the Patriot and USA 1, they both represent United States of America, and they're both Chevys too. I just realized it. We want Patriots like the early 2000s Chevy's body, and old school 1980s or 70s pickup body for the USA 1, and they both represent Chevy. And, whoa! Oh, careful, Craig. You don't want to flip yourself over. Craig doesn't want to flip himself over. He's trying to get in the game right there as he's going to go. Oh, look out! What? What the heck did I just saw? Did I just saw what I think I just saw? Oh my goodness. That's gonna... Okay. This is not looking good for Chubby and USA 1 because Chubby better chew his nails right now because I know he's in the hot seat because that looks like that's gonna force Craig to be a champion. I'm not so sure yet. It's up to what the fans wanted to see, but we're gonna see how it goes. About 10 seconds to go right there for Craig and Patriot trying to get in the game right there. And 4 seconds to go. Let's see, can he get in the game right there? Up over the jump right there. And, oh, look out. You got to be careful banging the wall, Craig. You got to be careful because, you know, not just you're going to get everybody in trouble, you're going to get yourself in trouble, you know. Well, a lot of people, but still, not going to get to that. Anyways, what a good run by Craig and Patriot. Look at the perfect jump right there. And they say snakes can drive monster trucks. Now, people's going to ask, how is Craig can drive a truck? Well, remember, use your imagination. That's all I can tell you. I explained that earlier. I'm not going to explain it again with the video. So, Craig looks like he can drive a monster truck. Yes, he can. Anyways, that was a nasty crash. What's going on with Patriot? But I don't know if it's going to be enough or it could be enough. This is going to be it's going to be tough. So we'll see. 2.00 from USA 1 for Chubby and USA 1. And we're looking at the scores right now. So I'm waiting for the scores. So far, no word yet. And now I'm told by the officials right now that the scores are in. We're just waiting it to pop out the score right there. As we're ready to see what's the score to pop out. 2-0-1-0. Well, it looks like he is officially now taking the lead. Craig and Patriot. What a crazy moment right there as he's officially now taking the lead right now. That is some good, amazing run by Craig and Patriot. Unbelievable run. That is some wicked run. Wicked, really. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Shamu and Rockwell Red. Although he is a killer whale, but he's not related to Chubby or the rest of the others. He's just a family friend. Well, he got into Monster Jam because of, Chubby's relatives. And they got him into it. And I believe that him and Little Captain, yeah, it was Little Captain. They've known each other for a very long time. They were best friends. And they still remain, even to this day, they've known each other since kindergarten. And now, look at them driving monster trucks, except they're separating the tour. Maybe next season, we'll probably put them together between Shamu and Little Captain. And it looks like Shamu's trying to get in there right there. Look, I like the part how he's trying to maintain his focus right there. But he's trying to get in this drive right there. And it looks like he has to be careful because, he doesn't want to wreck it. And it's funny because, killer whales are black and white. This truck is black and white, but except it has red in it. Even though it's called Rockwell Red. Based on the product, the watch product. And I like the part he's trying to not to hit the containers. He's trying to maintain, try not to hit it right there. Oh, careful. I'm surprised he didn't broke the truck. Surprisingly, the officials didn't shut him down. They want to make sure how he's looking at it. And it looks like he's reversing the truck. And, oh. Okay, and what is he going to do? Is he going to stay? And no. Okay, yeah, he's done. He is totally done. Well, it looks like he's not what he wanted to do, but still, it is what it is. The goodness is he's eligible to make the score, but I don't think it's going to be enough to stop Patriot. As you look at the replay right now, not a bad run by, Rockwell Red, Shamu. Shamu did everything he can out there, not the way he wanted to do, but still, I'm glad that he did everything he can out there trying to get in the game right there. So far, no word by the officials yet until when we get to the black screen. And that was a good run right there, but, I think he just lost rear steer. I believe he did. So anyways, the score to be right now is 2.010 from Craig and Patriot, as Craig's still sitting the hot seat. We're just waiting for what is the score right now for Shamu and Rockwell Red, as we're getting ready to see the score. Now I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting until pop out the screen. As right now, Patriots still remaining in the hot seat right now. Looks like it could be an easier path. And yep, I was right. 1.052. Well, it is what it is for Rockwell Red, but it's not what he wanted to do. But still, I'm very happy, he tried his best and stuff like that. So that's what I'm, seeing how it is and stuff like that. So what a good run by Shamu. Tried his best, but not the way what he wanted to do. But still, it is what it is. But we're going to see what's going to happen for more action-packed shows. So pulling up to the line, here comes NIS Watterson and El Toro Loco. She's getting ready to rock the whole house here at her hometown state in California. Grew up all the way by the San Francisco area, based on the, from the show Amazing World Gumball, where it takes place. They have the actual house, from Gumball and the school, which it takes place up north, almost by San Francisco. And let's just say Elmore City takes place in California. Anyway, so the score has started the timing has started right now for NIS, and look like the big air, not bad, I'll give her that. That is an amazing run by NIS Watercell Toro Loco. I like how she reversed it and looks like she's sliding up there like an ice hockey team, based on my LA Kings. So anyways, NIS Watterson, so she's got a mid in 6 seconds. Let's see, can she bypass that 6 seconds right now? And it looks like most likely she can do it. Yes, it looks like, yes, she is. She's eligible to make the score. But the question is, can this be enough to stop Craig and Patriot from the hot seat? I'm not so sure yet, but remember, it's up to whoever the fans right here in Los Angeles, here at Crypto Arena, what they think. And NIS Watterson's trying to make sure she maintains her distance and stuff. That's what she's trying to do. She's not trying to give it up or anything like that. And I don't know what the heck is going on with that. The officials shut her down or what? No? Well, she doesn't understand because she banged up the container. She thought she shut down and she wasted too much time. And that's going to cost her. Oh no, look out. Well, it looks like it's not what she wanted, but it's just a bad struggle for NIS Waterson El Toro Loco, but still, it is what it is. But, you know, it's just really not really the way what she wanted to do, but not really impressed how her run and stuff. I just don't understand, like, during the part where she got shut down during the container situation thing, but, you know, it just forced her for some reason. And, you know, perfect run for everything like that for NIS Waterson. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to be enough to stop Craig and Patriot, but we're going to have to see what's the scores, what the fans think. The only thing is that, yeah, she lost control. Oh, yeah, you can tell she did lost control on her truck, but it's up to what's going to happen. Anyway, so the score to be right now is 2.010, which is the Patriot. Craig is still taking the lead right now at his hometown city. Let's see, he's trying to go for a freestyle win. As we're waiting for the scores right now, and now I'm told by the officials that the scores are in, as we're waiting it to pop it up the screen right there. And looks like it could be like, I don't know if she's going to take the lead or something, but I'm not so sure. And there it is, 1.520. And it looks like NIS Waterson will not be taking the lead right now. Unfortunately, Craig will still remaining taking the lead, unfortunately, for NIS. The only thing is the problem is that she did stop on the middle of the side during the container side. If only she would have kept going, she probably have a good freestyle run. But whatever it is, it's too late for that, so there's nothing you can't go back to that. Here comes Knuckles the Echidna and Max D driving one of the few drivers in the Max D, and looks like he just dropped his flag out of nowhere and it just fell off during the track. Well, unlike real life, you know, the truck would have been shut down, but we're not going to shut them down. We're going to let them keep going until their freestyle ends. And it looks like his timing system has started for the freestyle, and Maxie's ready to rock and roll in. Not bad for the first jump right there for Knuckles. At least he's trying to keep it, you know, balanced and stuff like that. But I think that he's trying to get in the game right now, you know, see if he can try to see some wins. He's trying to boost up his points, and it looks like he's going to do it, and he's trying to keep it balanceable. And, you know, I talked to Knuckles earlier today. I told him about what is your strategy for freestyle. He did tell me, you know what, my strategy for freestyle is, you know, is still 50-50. I'm just trying to see if I can try to win this divisional, you know, this tour right now. That's my main goal. If I don't, I'd rather see my wife Rouge take the, you know, to take the win. But, you know, he's hoping Rouge can win. He's hoping he can win. He doesn't mind, doesn't care. But he's trying to see if he can try to get to a playoffs, if he can try to make his point status. Now, remember that, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Austrian World Finals is going to Zootopia. Be on the lookout. We're going to have an Exhibition Showdown. Maybe Knuckles can join, but as long as if he doesn't make it, you know, to win the lineup, or if he made it to the playoffs, if he's still close enough, he could possibly be in the lineup. Well, it's a future talk right now. We're not going to get to that, but we still got a long way to go to get to the World Finals. Under 18 seconds to go, it looks like he's almost hit the wall, and he's trying to reverse it, and he's making sure he's not causing a situation. Oh, it looks like he banged the wall on the right side. Well, not the wall, but the container. Anyway, so Knuckles the Echidna looks like he's under 5 more seconds. He has one more hit to go, unless if he can try to make it fast. And whoa, not bad with the run right there. And Knuckles looks like not a scratch for his truck, although that he did crush a little bit from his flag, but I think it's out of the way of the truck. But still, he's waving it to the crowd right here in Los Angeles, California. Let's go look at the replay right now. Not bad for Rouge's husband, Knuckles the Echidna, and Max D. I like the part how he's trying to balance himself, you know, get on top of the truck right there. That's the way I see it. He's just trying to go speed it up too fast a little bit, and that's what he's not giving up. We will see what is going to be the scores right now. If that's enough to stop Craig and Patriot, that looks like a 50-50. It could be a new score. I'm not saying it is, but we could possibly have a good leader. But remember, it's up to whatever the fans want us to do here in Los Angeles, California, here at Crypto Arena, home of my Lakers and Kings. Also, well, former home of the Clippers, but now they're going to be moving out soon. Now, the score to be right now is 2.010 from Craig and Patriot. He's still in the hot seat. As we're looking at the scores right now, Knuckles is trying to make sure he's getting a better score. Not yet, I'm told by the officials, and now, yeah, I'm already told by the officials that the scores are in right now, as we're waiting to pop out on the top of the screen right now. Knuckles is hoping for a big score. Craig is hoping for a terrible score, but it's going to be a close one. I'm not so sure how he's going to do it or how he's going to do it, and it looks like it's going to be 2.001. Well, He is about 9 points short, so unfortunately Max D will not be eligible to take the lead right now. Still, Craig is still taking the lead right now. The question is, can he be an overall event champion? But here's the thing right now. We still got a few more trucks to go. If only he can maintain his balance and distance. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Zoe in the Bigfoot monster truck, the monster truck that started it all. Not just she's also behind the wheel, but her father is the creator of Mr. Bigfoot. That is himself, Mr. Bigfoot himself, except in real life is created by Mr. Bob Chandler. It wasn't meant for Mr. Bob Chandler himself. We wouldn't have, real life Monster Jam Sports. That's how it is, or monster trucks, you can say. Anyway, it's not bad for the monster truck that started off. Although Zoe's having a little trouble. I did tell her, how are you patient with that chassis? She told me that, like a lot of people, they would have been impatient and, oh, look out. Is she going to flip it over? No, okay, she's not. Okay, she's going, although she lost the right side of the flag. Anyway, so I was talking to Zoe earlier, and I said to, how the heck are you trying to, be patient with that chassis? She did tell me, unlike a lot of drivers, I'm very patient with this chassis, although I'm going to be running this for a while, but even though I don't care about the winnings, I just only care about entertaining the fans. And it looks like the truck has come to an end. What a perfect freestyle run and all that stuff for Zoe and Bigfoot. What a good run right there for Zoe and Bigfoot. I like the part how she tried to do a good freestyle. Although the truck is not really good at racing, not perfect enough for skills, but at least she's doing well in freestyle. I'll give her that. Only problem is that this truck keeps bouncing on its own, and she's not having balanceable with that chassis. Although she says she's going to be stuck here for a while, but, to represent her dad's one of the iconic colors. One of my favorites with the blue body with the yellow and red stripes and all that stuff. Well, it's a really nasty crash for Zoe and Bigfoot, but, all that stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Now, the score to be right now, ladies and gentlemen, is 2.010 from Craig and Patriot, as we're looking at the scores right now. I don't know if it's going to be a big score. I'm not so sure. I can't tell, and I cannot predict it, but it's up to whatever my hometown guys here in Los Angeles, California, are saying. We're about downtown Los Angeles. Looks like I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting. And there it is, 1.032. Well, at least she tried her best, but it's not what she wanted to do. But I'm very proud for Zoe. At least, she's the youngest daughter from Mr. Bigfoot himself. Representing from Meteor and the Mighty Monster Trucks. Crushing to Park take place all the way in Missouri. So, just happy for Zoe. At least she did her best, but not the way she wanted. But it is what it is. Now, pulling up the line. Here comes Rouge the Bat in Gravedigger. Although racing didn't work out, she made it to the championship race. Although that two-wheel skills did not work out as well. Now, here's the thing. Rouge can still be an overall event champion. The thing is that she has to win this freestyle competition. If she wins, she will be overall event champion. But that's if Barely Tame failed, and also if she beats the score from Patriot. Right now, still, this show's becoming a neck-and-neck between Patriot and Barely Tame. And, oh no, that is going to cost her. Yup. There will be no score for Gravedigger, and I know Rouge is really upset right now. She is so pissed off. Like I say, you do not want to see Rouge's bad side. I've seen Rouge's bad attitude side, and it does not look like she's going to like it a lot. Well, at least she's doing her best she can out there, trying to keep her truck balanced and stuff like that. But unfortunately, yeah, here's the problem. She really jumped into the left side, and it forced the truck to flip it on its own, and that's going to cost her. Rouge is not really happy about that, everything like that. So, unfortunately, she will not be eligible to make the score right now. So, meanwhile, Craig and Patriot is still taking the lead. Now, Rouge is out of the overall event, but Craig could be an overall event champion. That's if he wins freestyle, unless this guy over here. Coming in next, ladies and gentlemen, Blue and Barely Tame. He's going to be coming up next in a moment right now. As meanwhile, the track crew members are clearing Gravedigger out of the track. And it looks like he's a reason why Blue, truck is on top of the ramp, because they want to clear off everything, because, they got to get Gravedigger out of the track. So that means that he's clear to go. So here comes Barely Tame. Blue is getting ready to get it on right there, as he's going to try his best right there. So far, he's going to maintain his focus on, and his main focus is he's going to try to go for a win. And his timing system has started for freestyle. Here's our very last freestyle right here in Los Angeles, California. Although he was born in Brazil right now, he was adopted, born and raised up in Brazil. But he grew up in his whole entire life in Minnesota, but went back to Brazil. That's when he met his wife, Jewel. They have children together. And now, looks like that Blue is back in Minnesota, representing everybody down in Minnesota. He said it's cold up there. I did talk to him. What is it like to be here in Los Angeles? He did tell me, dude, everything's amazing. Los Angeles, the fame, the fortune, the walk of fame, everything, the Chinese theaters, including the food, LA street dogs, and it's fun. You know, Blue's having a good time in Los Angeles, including all the amusement parks and stuff like that. Oh, it looks like he's about to flip it over. No, okay, he's going out there. That's not bad. Now remember, this could be a chance if Blue can try to succeed himself, if he can win overall event champion. That's the question. Or unless Craig and Patriot can knock him out. But I'm not so sure yet, but this is going to be a tough action right there, because this is going to be a really, really tough one. As looks like Barely Tame is still alive right now. He's trying to make sure he wants to go for a freestyle win, although skills didn't happen. And it looks like he's going to, oh, looks like he's done. No! What the? And the fans are loving it right now, right here in Los Angeles. That is some awesome run by Blue and Barely Tame. And it looks like he lost the hood of the truck, but it's still not going to stop him. At least he's still eligible to keep running right there. 5 more seconds to go. The question is, can this be enough to take out Craig and Patriot? I'm not so sure yet, but the fans are loving right there. Whoa, careful, Blue. And it looks like he saved it. He really saved it, and he's waving it to all the fans right here in Los Angeles, California, and that's what every fan's here in LA is loving it, here in my hometown city. It's great to see Blue doing, you know, representing, you know, another monster truck. This is his 3rd monster truck. He started out with Ice Cream Man last season. He started out with Max D, and now this year he started out with Barely Tame. This is really, really amazing run. I'll be honest, Blue is a heck of a driver. He has not given up. I don't know yet. This is going to be a tough decision. I can't tell if Craig is going to take the lead and is going to win this, or if Blue and Barely Tame is going to knock him out of the score. I'm not so sure yet, but this is going to be a tough matchup. Although we're going to wait for the arrivals for the officials and all that stuff. Now the fan judging has continued right now. Now the Patriots still taking the lead. Craig is hoping for a win, 2.010. Remember, this is Craig's hometown. He grew up in a city area around, you know, outside of Los Angeles, California. He wants to try to go for a win. Craig is nervous right now, and I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. Can Barely Tame knock him out? Because if Patriot wins, he's overall event. But if Barely Tame wins, he's overall event. This is going to be a neck and neck between those two guys. And there it is, 8.723. Barely Tame has won freestyle. Sorry, Craig. Unfortunately, he will not be overall event. At least he won a 2-wheel skill. But now, Blue and Barely Tame will be the winner right here in Los Angeles, California. Congratulations to this guy right there. I'm very proud for him. At least he did his best, everything like that. He is officially now your overall event champion right here at my hometown city, Los Angeles. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your overall event champion, Barely Tame. I'm very proud for Blue. You know, he did everything he can out there to win his success, and I'm so extremely proud for this guy. Blue has never given up on everything like that, and it looks like he is so happy, really emotional to win here in Los Angeles, California. I am really super happy for him. And now let's go look at the point standings right now. All right, Monster Jam fans, and it looks like here's our point standing right there. So far, Rouge is still remaining, taking the lead. Chubby went down. Fortunately, he went to 3rd place. And ladies and gentlemen, Blue and Craig, even though after they went way dead last, not dead last, but even though Zooey was in 8th place, Blue and Craig had ranked up, forcing NAS to go 7th, and now they got a lot of catching up to do. So far, Knuckles had ranked up a little bit more, so even though he still got to catch it up, or otherwise Blue and Craig, if they can play like this numerous times, then that's going to force them to go back up, forcing Knuckles, Chubby, and the rest of the other guys to go down. I'm not so sure yet, but we're going to see how everything goes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, thank you guys for watching the video. We hope you guys loving it. And also, don't forget to shout out to Beammonsters and the creators of these mods. Like I say, we have no authorities of these trucks or the creators of this tracks and stuff. All rights and everything goes to Mr. Beammonsters and the rest of the people. I'm sorry I couldn't name everyone, but their name is down in the description down below. Not everyone, but we apologize we couldn't name everybody, but we name as much as we can, the big ones. Anyway, so don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe on AALS3179 for anyone from NDaC. If you guys want to see some comments, if you guys want to comment down while doing the live stream, head down to AALS3179, my official YouTube channel. That way you guys can comment. Alrighty guys, so we hope you guys have a good time. Good night everybody from Los Angeles. This is Angel, AALS3179. I'm going to go take a quick bye to get some snacks down in Los Angeles. See you guys.